Dusk of herons ride the sky, long slow letters as they fly. I read them wrong, I read them right. Either way, you show up in the light. I build a prayer from driftwood sticks, a little raft with hopeful tricks. But dawn or night's what I implore. Your name keeps floating back to shore. If mercy's wide and grace is deep, then let that river rock me to sleep. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I pray it drowns in the eddies between, but your name keeps floating back to shore. I send it off like a faded dream, and the water says not anymore. The river carries my worries downstream, but your name keeps floating back to the shore. So I'll meet the morning where the minnows pour, and make my peace with what returns once more. Your name keeps floating back to shore.
We count constellations like rent money, hoping both add up by morning light. Porch swing squeaks out a hymn for honey. Crickets keep the ledger of the night. Coffee in a chip blue cup, change in a jar with the grocery list. You hold the sky and I hold us up. Every wish is pennies thin, still we toss them to the wind. We count constellations like rent money, hoping both add up by morning. If the landlord dawn comes calling, let mercy do the talking. We stack our prayers like dollar bills, fold them neat where fear won't spill. We count constellations like rent money, hoping both add up by morning. There's Orion over the tool-shed roof, a belt that holds our hope in place. There's the dipper ladle proof that someone's saving grace. For grace we circle due dates on the fridge, balance courage, cut the pride. You say, baby, build the bridge, I say I'll meet you on that side. Add the breath and not the lack, round the love and give it back. We count constellations like rent money, hoping both add up by morning. If the landlord dawn comes calling, let mercy do the talking. We stack our prayers like dollar bills, fold them neat where fear won't spill. We count constellations like rent money, hoping both add up by morning. Got envelopes with scribbled names, power, water, half a tank. We've got laughter for the tougher days, and a bank made out of thanks. Your shoulder is my savings plan, your kiss my 1%. We tied our time to this little land, and paying what we meant. Count to 4, breathe it through. What we have is me and you. We count constellations like rent money, hoping both add up by morning. If the landlord dawn comes calling, Let mercy do the talking. We stack our prayers like dollar bills, fold them neat where fear won't spill. We count constellations like rent money, hoping both add up by morning. Maybe wealth is how we learn to share the small and keep it warm. Maybe rich is night's return, a roof of stars through any storm. If the sun won't meet the dew, let the heavens cover you. We'll pay the difference, hand in hand, in promises we understand. Star by star, cent by cent, love makes interest out of intent. Dawn lays copper on the lawn, nickels of light along the seam. We check the jar, we check the yawn, find we've made a little dream. Not everything we owe is paid, not everything we want will be, but the math of us is softly made, and it carries more than need. Round the edges, call it grace. Count the sun on your sweet face. We counted constellations like rent money, hoping both add up by morning. The ledger's still got lines to fill, but the daybreak's ours for the owning. We'll stack our prayers like dollar bills, spend them out in ordinary thrills. We count constellations like rent money, and love keeps paying in the morning. Kiss your palm, you hold the cup, the sky and we are adding up. We count the stars, we count our bread, and count on us for what's ahead. Sunday evening, steeple shadows long, white lines on asphalt like undone songs. He says left foot listens, right foot believes. Hands at 10 and 2, a heartbeat between. She lets the clutch up like a prayer on a string. The engine coughs, the whole world leans. They stall where the choir once stood and breathed, till the tremble turns to wood. Forward is a feeling, not a road. Something in your chest that lets the engine know. When the map goes quiet and the signs don't show, you can lift your foot and still be brave enough to go. Forward is a feeling, not a road. She tries again, small hands, big wheel. Ghost of hymnals in the windshield. He names the gears like months they made it through. First is the ache, second's learning what to do. Third says forgive the parts we couldn't hold. She shifts and finds the courage getting bold. The car hops once, then learns to sing the parking lot. becomes a ring. Forward is a feeling, not a road. Something in your chest that lets the engine know. When the map goes quiet and the signs don't show, you can lift your foot and still be brave enough to go. Forward is a feeling, not a road. They circle past the handicap blue, place where they parked last winter's news. He points to the cross where the light leaks gold. Says some turns you take, some turns take hold. She laughs at the stall like a joke that forgives, and they watch the dusk learn where they just a hill you can't see, a clutch you hold till you feel ease. Maybe love is letting off slow and trusting what hums will carry the load. He says don't rush, feel the bite. She says I am, and finds the night. Forward is a feeling, and not a road. Something in your chest that lets the engine know. When the map goes quiet and the signs don't show, you can lift your foot and still be brave enough to go. Forward is a feeling, not a road. Forward is a feeling, not a road. You can stall and still arrive where you're supposed. In a church lot loop with the parking stripes for roads, we learn to move by heart, and that's enough to hold. Forward is a feeling, not a road.
Night feels foreign now. The streets forget my feet. Lamps stare like strangers, hollow circles of light. There's a hush where your voice used to cut the dark. An empty echo where my name once woke the night. I walk past doorways stitched with your laughter, past windows that keep the memory of your flame. Every shadow leans away from me, and every silence answers only with your absence. a night without your name, and I am learning how to be alone. The clock counts small betrayals in the dark, minutes like small knives I try to hide. I reach for warmth in the pockets of memory, but my hands come back colder every time. Your lullaby is a postcard I can't touch, the melody frayed at the corners of my mind. Once your whisper guided me like a shore, now the tide recedes and leaves me blind. I used to be carried by your sound, now I drift on an uncharted sea. A night without your name, the world forgot the words. Every street repeats my footsteps, but none of them lead home. I keep waiting for a whisper in the dark, a single syllable to break the stone. A night without your name, and I am learning how to let go. Call me, if only once, so the dark remembers me. Call my name, so I know I'm not erased. A night without your name, the stars have lost their map. I keep sounding out the empty air, hoping one syllable will come back. Until then I hold the silence like a stone, press it to my chest and pretend it's warm. A night without your name, I am learning to breathe alone.
High water mark still goes the cinder wall. River road its height in silt and straw. I roll the frame beneath the chain fall's jaw. A drowned out prayer waiting on the spark. Her taillights left the night like matches done. I kept the keys and half a heart undone. A socket clicks, small thunder in my hands. I tighten what the water tried to unplan.
Every nut I thread, every washer I place, forgives a little more of the leaving in her wake. When memory floods and the tide won't break, I torque it to mercy till the steel holds and doesn't shake. Yard out on County 9, weeds through chrome. I barter with the rust for a spine and a home. 94 with a bed straight, 01 with lungs. 88 with a steering box that still remembers turns. Number stamped like scripture on the block. I read them slow, let patience find the clock. A gasket breeze where sorrow used to hiss. I grease the hinge and call it tenderness. Tried to take every nut I thread, every washer I place, forgives a little more of the leaving in her wake. When memory floods and the tide won't break, I torque it to mercy till the steel holds and doesn't shake. First fire coughs like a hymn with a crack. Blue smoke spelling out the miles I lacked. I chased the leaks the way I chased her name, tied until the drift forgets its aim. Headlights find the water line and pass, casting out the storm I kept in glass. There's a spec for torque, a field for right. You learn it in your bones, not by the light. Love's like that, no diagram for state. Just turn till snug, then back off grace a quarter way. If flood is a teacher with muddy hands, then mercy is a rag that understands. From 3 donor trucks and a toolbox of grace, I'm bolting back alive the river tried to take. Every nut I thread, every washer I place, forgives a little more of the leaving in her wake. When memory floods and the tide won't break, I torque it to mercy till the steel holds and doesn't shake. From 3 donor trucks, from water lines and ache, I built a road that doesn't need her name. If tomorrow rises shining off the break, I'll drive it clean and let the past unmade. I torque it to mercy till the steel holds and doesn't shake.
Gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. Dust rides soft what words can't say. Mailbox leans like it's swore it would. Holding letters we never sent anyway. Your shadow falls across the ditch. Sunset stitching red to gold. We walk the shoulder slow as a wish. Let the quiet take hold. Boot soles whisper, hearts keep time. Truth walks with us, line by line. The gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. Hides our vows in the cottonwood. Every stone knows where we stood. Every mile says we're understood. If love is a place we go to be good, the gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. We argued once by the cattle guard. Sparks in the dust like a flint struck twice. You cried soft and I held hard, learning mercy beats being right. Crickets tuned up in the barrow weed. Night crept in on clover breath. We let the anger drain and bleed. Left the rest with the west. Say it plain, then let it fall. Let the stones absorb it all. The gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. Hides our vows in the cottonwood. Every stone knows where we stood. Every mile says we're understood. If love is a place we go to be good, the gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. We danced once in the tractor light. Dust turned silver between our shoes. Radio low on a Friday night. Two hearts working off the blues. I tucked your lap in the glove box tin with ticket stubs and borrowed luck. The road rolled out like a faithful hymn, and the past climbed in the truck. Hands on mine, the steering true. Gravel speaks what words won't do. The gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. Hides our vows in the cottonwood. Every stone knows where we stood. Every mile says we're understood. If love is a place we go to be good, the gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. Maybe home is not a house, but turns we've learned to take. Maybe strong as quiet vows and fences we don't break. Maybe grace is shoulder wide, a lane for me and you. We pull aside, let fear pass by, then ease back into truth. Roll and hum, hush and hold. Let the road keep what we told. Come first frost, the ruts turn glass. Our breath hangs bright and thin. We talk of years that haven't passed and ones that did us in. You slip your hand inside my coat. I tuck your hair behind your ear. The gravel takes our smallest note and keeps it safe from fear. Count to 4 and say my name. Let the night agree again. The gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. Hides our vows in the cottonwood. Every stone knows where we stood. Every mile says we're understood.
If love is a place we go to be good, the gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. The gravel road keeps our secrets better than any friend could. What we meant and what we should. When the world gets loud and rough, this old lane is enough. If someday we forget we're good, the gravel road will tell us better than any friend could. We turned for home while starlight stood, and leave our secrets where they're understood. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. Ribs like a prayer under muddy fall, eyes like a book on a thrift store shelf. He waited by the mailbox down our lane, tail riding hope in the gravel dust. I said go on, but he stayed the same, like somebody had taught him trust. I bent down slow, he leaned in first, taught me hunger isn't just a thirst. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. When I thought love had to earn its job, he showed up quiet and nothing else. If mercy wears a collar made of dawn, it's just a name you whisper soft. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. Set a bowl by the porch step wood, he licked my fingers and then the rain. Sometimes good comes before we're good, sometimes grace beats out our blame. You open the screen with a startled laugh, said looks like he's choosing us. We stood there dumb with the aftermath, he curled up close and called it us. No big hopes, no grand design, just a heartbeat learning mine. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. When I thought love had to earn its job, he showed up quiet and nothing else. If mercy wears a collar made of dawn, it's just a name you whisper soft. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. Followed me out to the fields at 5, coffee steaming early light. Sat when I spoke, just glad alive, turned my hurry into right. I'd cuss the weather, kick a stone, he'd tilt his head and wait, till shame ran out and truth came home and patience cracked the gate. Every lesson simple, plain, take it gentle, say his name. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. When I thought love had to earn its job, he showed up quiet and nothing else. If mercy wears a collar made of dawn, it's just a name you whisper soft. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. Storm rolled in with a county roar, thunder shook the kitchen glass. He tucked his nose against the floor, waited out the angry pass. I laid my hand on that brave old spine, felt my breath start keeping time. Sometimes being strong is kind, and sometimes kind is strong enough to climb. Count to 4, let it be. Teach my heart what he can see. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. When I thought love had to earn its job, he showed up quiet and nothing else. If mercy wears a collar made of dawn, it's just a name you whisper soft. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. Maybe fate's a front door mat that says come in, you're fine. Maybe hope's a rescue act that happens one small time. Maybe love's a muddy paw across a polished floor, teaching you to break your law and let some goodness through the door. Heal and stay, go and come. Kindness learns where kindness from. We found a tag at the country vet, just a number, nothing more. We called but no one called back yet, so we bought a bowl at the feed store. Road buddy on a little ring, clipped it to a borrowed chain. He wagged like summer's certain thing, and I wasn't scared the same. Turns out home is what you do, not the walls you're walking through. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. When I thought love had to earn its job, he showed up quiet and nothing else. If mercy wears a collar made of dawn, it's just a name you whisper soft. I learned kindness from a stray dog who trusted me before I trusted myself. He sleeps between our mismatched chairs, dreams running in his feet. I thank the Lord for answered prayers and the teacher at my feet. I learned kindness from a stray dog, and finally from myself. You left your boots by the door like a promise. Dirt from the back row still kissing the floor. I sweep in circles like a clock that's lost it, but the hands won't pull me out that door. Coffee goes cold while I chase the corners, dustpan full of everything but you. I keep a path like I'm some kind of mourner, cleaning around what I can't undo. Love's a room with a light left on. I keep tidying shadows till the dark is gone. You left your boots by the door like a promise, and I keep cleaning around them instead of moving on. Every sweep is a prayer I don't acknowledge. Every pass is a way to pretend you're not gone. If letting go's a key I never polish, then I'm stuck where the tread marks still belong. You left your boots by the door like a promise, and I keep cleaning around them instead of moving on. I wipe the smudges from the family photos, set your mug straight on the windowsill. I fold your jacket so the collar holds you like the porch holds dawn when the night stands still. Neighbors wave by with their Sunday patience, as if grief has a schedule to keep. I'm
finding out it pays no wages, just bills and the hours I can't sleep. There's a ring on the table where your glass sat warm. I trace it like a weathered map through the storm. You left your boots by the door like a promise, and I keep cleaning around them instead of moving on. Every sweep is a prayer I don't acknowledge. Every pass is a way to pretend you're not gone. If letting go's a key I never polish, then I'm stuck where the tread marks still belong. You left your boots by the door like a promise, and I keep cleaning around them instead of moving on. I learned to live by the quiet inches between the broom strokes and the floor. I scrub the ground till the feeling pinches and leave your footprint like before. There's a scuff on the plank where you always pivoted, turning to laugh at some small town joke. I shine around it like it's permitted, a sacred island I never soak. If healing means I have to cross that line, I stall and polish where your laces unwind. You left your boots by the door like a promise, and I keep cleaning around them instead of moving on. Every sweep is a prayer I don't acknowledge. Every pass is a way to pretend you're not gone. If letting go's a key I never polish, then I'm stuck where the tread marks still belong. You left your boots by the door like a promise, and I keep cleaning around them instead of moving on. Maybe someday I'll lift them softly, set them down on a shelf to rest. Maybe I'll walk out past the cottonwoods and let the wind decide what's best. Maybe I'll lace up my own old pair, step through the threshold and breathe that air. But not tonight. This floor, this light are the only places I know you're there. Round and round the old broom goes, round the egg nobody knows. I hear your truck in the gravel memory, hear your laugh like a radio thin. I leave the mat just a little crooked, like you'd nudge it when you'd come in. I'm not a fool for the dust I'm chasing, I'm just a hand that won't let go. So I keep this house forever bracing for footsteps only the heart can know. One more sweep and I'll be fine, that's what I tell this loyal spine. You left your boots by the door like a promise, and I keep cleaning around them instead of moving on. Every sweep is a prayer I don't acknowledge. Every pass is a way to pretend you're not gone. If letting go's a key I never polish, then I'm stuck where the tread marks still belong. You left your boots by the door like a promise, and I keep cleaning around them instead of moving on. I turn the lamp low, leave the hallway drawn, and dust around the boots till dawn. You left your boots by the door like a promise, I keep cleaning around them instead of moving on.
mother's hands folded in the sky into bedtime prayers. Tucked the stars in needle-like sheets, moonlight pooled on cedar chairs. Crickets bowed at dusty feet. She smoothed the thunder like a wrinkle in a robe. Hummed the same old lullaby, said, "Child, your heart's a traveling road." Palm to palm and eyes shut tight, hear the harvest of the night. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Made a chapel of our small room there. Every amen stitched a tear, till the edges didn't scare. If faith is a quilt she learned to spare, I still sleep warm in what she wears. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. She kept the radio low on weather days, counting seconds between the flash. Said every storm is just a phrase, let it pass, don't let it lash. She traced across where my worry lay, kissed the dust from dandelions. Name your thanks before you stray, and I did 1,000 times. Rise and squeak on the old screen door, went like a hymnal through the boards. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Made a chapel of our small room there. Every amen stitched a tear, till the edges didn't scare. If faith is a quilt she learned to spare, I still sleep warm in what she wears. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Years rolled on like wheat truck songs. I learned my miles and sins, built a house where the nights felt long, lost my temper now and then. When silence felt like winter ash, I heard her whisper through, "Count your mercies, let go fast, hold light to what holds you." Phone to ear, I swear I hear that old porch light draw me near. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Made a chapel of our small room air. Every amen stitched a tear, till the edges didn't scare. If faith is a quilt she learned to spare, I still sleep warm in what she wears. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Maybe grace is learned in kitchens, steam on pains and supper steam. Maybe hope is simple mending, threaded through a childhood dream. If I ever find my voice wandering far from what is kind, I'll fold the sky the way she showed and teach my hands her mind. Folded once for truth, folded twice for care, folded thrice for letting go, and leave the rest to prayer. I stand beside my daughter's bed, night lamp painting cedar gold. I smooth her hair and bow my head, repeat the words I've always known. Bless the field and bless the town, bless the ones who hurt and heal, bless the ones we can't be around, keep their shadows real. Little fingers curling mine, stars like buttons on a line. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Now I fold the evening there. Every amen threads of years, till we're stitched from here to there. If love is a quilt we learn to share, may my child sleep warm in what I bear. My mother's hands folded the sky into bedtime prayers. Porch light dims, the crickets rise. I close the window on the night. My mother's hands folding sky into quiet light. Park along the fence like church bells out of tune, engines ticking down their prayers. Wind-braided gravel and a little crowns put a halo of dust in the air. Someone joked too loud to keep from breaking. Someone stared at the sky like it owed him an answer. The old crew stood where we used to floor it, measuring the gap between thunder and cancer. Names on our tongues like matches, afraid of what they light. There's a line out here you can barely see between dare and disappear. We walked in young with gasoline knees, now we bless it standing here. Halo of dust on a gravel road goodbye, and the truth gets crystal clear. There's a line out here you can barely see between dare and disappear. We remembered midnight bridges and the river's double dare, tailgates, knives and tires, summer's borrowed flare. He was always first to jump the fence, last to show the bruise. We called it grit, we called it legend, we never called it lose. And now his mama holds a photograph like a stop sign no one saw. We pass it round and feel the hush that outshouts every law. If courage is a bright white stripe, we learned it's painted thin. There's a line out here you can barely see between dare and disappear. We walked in young with gasoline knees, now we bless it standing here. Halo of dust on a gravel road goodbye, and the truth gets crystal clear. There's a line out here you can barely see between dare and disappear. Boot prints soften where the preacher tries to rhyme, a reckless dawn with grace. We mouth amen, but what we mean is, God, please let the next kid break. A siren far away remembers us, The wind repeats our names. We look at one another like a mirror that finally learned our age. Maybe living isn't louder, maybe living learns to hear the small red light on consequence, the quiet voice that steers. We'll keep the spark but build a lantern, glass between the flame and fear. We'll teach our sons the same sharp thrill and how to keep it here. There's a line out here you can barely see between dare and disappear. We walked it young with gasoline knees, now we bless it standing here. Halo of dust as we turn our trucks around and roll out slow from here. There's a line out here you can barely see between dare and disappear. There's a line out here between dare and disappear. I'm rearranging spring on the fridge door, ants on a blanket, sunlight in your hair, a tiny cake with crooked candles for, and that morning when we didn't even care. That coffee cooled while we chased the bedhead storms, your smile ironing the creases from the day. Each little square is a prayer with corners held by magnets that won't learn to sway. Magnets don't let go, but I know I have to. Every story I write turns back to your laugh. I try a brand new chapter in the living room light, but the pages keep folding to the same photograph. Magnets don't let go, but I know I have to. And still it all turns back to your laugh. I lined July beside a winter fleece, birthday ribbons next to Sunday pies. I move our porch swing next to midnight peace, like I can edit grief with how I've organized. The hallway clock clears its throat at 2, and all the rooms answer with your echo. I set the couch like a stage for a future, but the script keeps rhyming with what I know. Magnets don't let go, but I know I have to. Every story I write turns back to your laugh. I in the living room light, but the pages keep folding to the same photograph. Magnets don't let go, but I know I have to, and still it all turns back to your land. There's a shopping list you started half a mile long, stuck under Paris and a school art day. I trace the letters like a half-remembered song, then put the pen down where the silence stays. If love is a book with a spine well worn, mine opens by itself to the same torn page. Maybe healing is learning new margins wide enough to hold what won't move on. I leave the pictures where they've been guarding and make a little room for a different dawn. Magnets don't let go, but I know I have to. Every story I write turns back to your laugh. I try a brand new chapter in the living room light, but the pages keep folding to the same photograph. Magnets don't let go, but I know I have to, and still it all turns back to your laugh. Magnets don't let go, but maybe I can teach these hands a gentler kind of craft. Set the table for one and a memory of two, and bless what's gone without folding it in half. Magnets don't let go, but maybe I can. Though still it all turns back to your laugh. Magnets don't let go. It all turns back to your laugh.
I learned to say less by listening to cornfields bow the wind. Stalks like 1,000 whispering about where we've been. Sun sliding down in amber tones, fence posts counting time. I put my temper back in its home, let the rose redraw my lines. Every hush can hold a truth, every breeze can see it through. I learned to say less by listening to cornfields bow to the wind. Let the leaves do the talking for the places I've been. If love is a quiet that mends, and let the bending begin. I learned to say less by listening to cornfields bow to the wind. You were standing by the tractor ruts, hands inside your sleeves. We'd been speaking in sharpened cuts, louder than we need. Then the prairie took a long deep breath, turned our shouting thin.
We watch the tassels nod their heads and let the soft sink in. Words can bruise and words can heal. Silence tells me what is real. I learned to say less by listening to cornfields blow to the wind. Let the leaves do the talking for the places I've been. If love is a quiet that mends, then let the bending begin. I learned to say less by listening to cornfields blow to the wind. Crickets tuned a steady line, owls kept watch on high. Dirt road dust like chapel wine, stars becoming sky. I took your hand, said half a word, the rest I let go free. You answered with a softer world, just standing next to me. Let the field be our refrain, let the wind unhook the blame. I learned to say less by listening to cornfields bow to the wind. Let the leaves do the talking for the places I've been. If love is a quiet that mends, and let the bending begin. I learned to say less by listening to cornfields bow to the wind. Maybe grace is not a speech, but the space we leave between. Maybe peace is what we teach when our edges learn to lean. If the roads can touch and give, we can meet where mercy lives. Bend, don't break, hear what the heart can't say. Morning came on cotton feet, coffee warmed the room. We talked like rain on a meadow roof, simple, kind, and true. I wrote one promise on the day to hear before I speak, to let the wind show me the way and keep my thunder meek. Every season, every spin teaches us to lean again. I learned to say less by listening to cornfields bow to the wind. Let the leaves do the talking for the places I've been. If love is a quiet that mends, and let the bending begin. I learned to say less by listening to cornfields blow to the wind. Hands in yours at the fence lining, we bow like the field and begin. I learned to say less by listening to cornfields bow to the wind. Note on the fridge still smells like rain. Ink like a river on a window pane. I stand in the kitchen with the morning gray, counting the drips while the past won't drain. The clock ticks steady like a porch swing chain. Floorboard creaks say your old sweet name. Steam curls up like a faithful friend. I read every word again. Some letters heal, some letters stain. I read it every time the kettle sang. Your note on the fridge still smells like rain. Read it every time the kettle sings. Between the hush and the whistle's refrain, I hear the promise and the parting things. If love's in the lines that the weather can't tame, let the water rise and the memory ring. Your note on the fridge still smells like rain. I read it every time the kettle sings. By the window the basil leans toward light. Your coffee mug waits for another night. Photographs curl at the edges a bit, like the corners of a smile when we almost quit. I measure the sugar, I measure the ache. 2 spoons for courage, 3 for the break. Stirring circles like the years we spun, round and round till the silence won. There's truth in the quiet between the dings. I read it every time the kettle sings. Your note on the fridge still smells like rain. Read it every time the kettle sings. Between the hush and the whistle's refrain, I hear the promise and the parting things. If love's in the lines that the weather can't tame, let the water rise and the memory ring. Your note on the fridge still smells like rain. I read it every time the kettle sings. Wrote about summer in a borrowed truck, about finding a road and a little more luck. Said if the storm breaks early, I'll be home by dark. Left a kiss in the margin like a sparrow's mark. Now thunder's a rumor far off the ridge, and the only sure thunder is that old kettle's hiss. I press the paper to my chest like prayer. Swear I catch your breath in the kitchen air. I can hold her, I can learn to bring. I read it every time the kettle sings. Your note on the fridge still smells like rain. I read it every time the kettle sings. Between the hush and the whistle's refrain, I hear the promise and the parting things. If love's in the lines that the weather can't tame, let the water rise and the memory ring. Your note on the fridge still smells like rain. I read it every time the kettle sings. Maybe the sky will clear his throat and send you back on a brighter note. Maybe I'll learn what the quiet brings, to listen for love in the smallest things. Till then the steam on the window writes our names in fog for a second of light. Rain on the roof, tea on the tongue, the words you left keep coming undone. Through and the linoleum shines, tiny gold rivers and crooked lines. I fold your letter but I never fold you, leave it under the magnet like we always do. If home is a kettle that calls me near, I'll answer that whistle year after year. I'll breathe in the paper, the ink, the spring, and read it when the kettle sings. From first light's hush to evening's wings, I read it every time the kettle sings. Your note on the fridge still smells like rain. I read it every time the kettle sings. Between hush and the whistle's refrain, I hear the promise and the parting things. If love's in the lines that the weather can't tame, let the water rise and the memory ring. Your note on the fridge still smells like rain. I read it every time the kettle sings. I set one cup by your favorite chair, steam rising like a whispered prayer. Your note on the fridge still smells like rain. I read it every time the kettle sings.
We named the stray cat maybe because we both needed unsure to care for. She slept on the porch like a question, curled up small by the screen door. Ribs like a picket fence, eyes like rain. She'd flinch at thunder and then remain. You set down a bowl, I set down my pride. Maybe blinked slow and came inside. Some loves don't start with vows, just quiet and a softened brow. We named the stray cat maybe because we both needed something unsure to care for. If faith is a hand that waits, let it hover by the kitchen floor. We didn't say forever, just maybe by the lamplight, and somehow that was more. We named the stray cat maybe because we both needed something unsure to care for. She learned our footsteps like a song, patrolled the window for the dawn, chased dust motes like they mattered, hearts mended while the dishes clattered. You laughed when she claimed your chair. I said, guess mercy's sitting there. We talked softer, argued less, leaving space for tenderness. Every purr a little truce, every hush letting go of use. We named the stray cat maybe because we both needed something unsure to care for. If faith is a hand that waits, let it hover by the kitchen floor. We didn't say forever, just maybe by the lamplight, and somehow that was more. We named the stray cat maybe because we both needed something unsure to care for. Storm rolled in like a warning drum. Old roof leaked where the nails came undone. Maybe tucked beneath your arm, like she trusted we could hold the harm. You said, we can't fix everything. I said, maybe's how the seedlings begin. We patched the drip with tape and towels and learned to listen past our growls. Count to 4, breathe and stay. Let the might be led the way. We named the stray cat maybe because we both needed something unsure to care for. If faith is a hand that waits, let it hover by the kitchen floor. We didn't say forever, just maybe by the lamplight, and somehow that was more. We named the stray cat maybe because we both needed something unsure to care for. Maybe is a porch light on, a small bowl left when hope seems gone. Maybe is a gentle spine that bends enough to realign. Maybe is a ringless vow to show up here and love what's now. Maybe come and see how not yet grows into we. Morning found her at the sill, sun on whiskers, world gone still. You poured coffee, I fed her first.
learning love can quench a thirst. We wrote a note on the calendar square, vetted to like a whispered prayer, maybe purred through every mile, teaching certainty by style. All this time we thought we knew, turns out maybe carried us through. We named the stray cat maybe, because we both needed something unsure to care for. If faith is a hand that waits, let it hover by the kitchen floor. We didn't say forever, just maybe by the lamplight, and somehow that was more. We named the stray cat maybe, and found our hearts were surer than before. She sleeps between our mismatched chairs, October light in her fur like prayers. We named the stray cat maybe, and now we know what love is for. I was born where the river bends like an old barbed wire. Dust on my boots, gasoline and quiet. Mama kept time on a skillet and a hymn. Daddy chased rain with a broke down brim. Sunset stitched the fields in a copper thread. Dreams rode fence lines I hadn't walked yet. Every mile marker whispered my name, said, son, if you leave, come back the same. And the wind learned my secrets, kept them tucked in the pines. I learned love from the thunder and the county line. I keep rolling like a two-lane midnight song, headlights painting halos where I might belong. If the road is a prayer, then I'll sing along till your porch light pulls me home. I keep holding to a promise worn and strong, even if the map's been wrong all along. If your heart is a door, I'll knock all night long till your porch light pulls me home. Found you laughing by the feed store sign, sun on your hair like a wheat field shine. You said, boy, don't blink or you'll miss the spring. I said, stay and I'll show you what the summers bring. We carved our names in the cottonwood bark, kissed when the fair shut off the spark. But dreams run hot and engines run cold. We learned the price for the stories we told. You were brave as a storm cloud, soft as first snow. Said if you need to leave, just let me know. I keep rolling like a two-lane midnight song, headlights painting halos where I might belong. If the road is a prayer, then I'll sing along till your porch light pulls me home. I keep holding to a promise worn and strong, even if the map's been wrong all along. If your heart is a door, I'll knock all night long till your porch light pulls me home. Neon towns and motel Bibles thin, radio prophets and a mandolin. I wrote your name on a coffee cup rim, watched it blur with the diesel in the wind. Some nights courage is a borrowed coat, some nights sorrow is a sinking boat. I trade the miles for one slow dance to hear you say, boy, you still got a chance. If home is a chord that I never outgrew, it starts on my lips when I whisper you. I keep rolling like a two-lane midnight song, headlights painting halos where I might belong. If the road is a prayer, then I'll sing along till your porch light pulls me home. I keep holding to a promise worn and strong, even if the map's been wrong all along. If your heart is a door, I'll knock all night long till your porch light pulls me home. Every detour, every back roadside led me closer to your blue bonnet sky. If forgiveness is a field after rain, let me lie there, call me by my name. Raise that window, let the crickets in, let my shadow cross that porch again. I keep rolling like a two-lane midnight song. If the road is a prayer, then I'll sing along. There's a letter on your kitchen chair, smudged with miles and a whispered prayer. Girl of mercy's got a spare room light, leave it on for me tonight. I'll bring the truth in a mason jar, filled with the starlight from where you are. We'll fix the fence where it fell apart, tie every broken board to the heart. And the wind in the pines hums a tune we know about leaving and coming and learning to grow. I keep rolling like a two-lane midnight song, headlights painting halos where I might belong. If the road is a prayer, then I'll sing along till your porch light pulls me home. I keep holding to a promise worn and strong, even if the map's been wrong all along. If your heart is a door, I'll knock all night long till your porch light pulls me home. Save me a dance on that old wood floor, I'm almost there, till your porch light pulls me home. Till your porch light pulls me home. A letter unsent can weigh more than a suitcase full of leaving. Sits on the table like a winter sky, ink in the pen keeps circling reasons, but the words won't dry. You're folding shirts into careful quarters, I'm folding silence into size. Zipper hums like a border while I count the wise. Stamps and miles, truth and tries, what we pack and what we hide. A letter unsent can weigh more than a suitcase full of leaving. It pulls on every hinge and every door, all the things we're done believing. Gather on the kitchen floor if goodbye's just a ticket torn and breathing. We'll say it plain or say no more. A letter unsent can weigh more than a suitcase full of leaving. It's heavier than the world we wore. We practiced hellos in a grocery aisle. We practiced goodbyes and rain. Now cardboard boxes learn our style. Labels can't name the pain. Your boots make echoes down the hall. I mark the calendar square. I almost write please don't go at all, but I leave the paper bare. Hold the page and bend the bend. Say the start or say the end. A letter unsent can weigh more than a suitcase full of leaving. It pulls on every hinge and every door, all the things we're done believing. Gather on the kitchen floor if goodbye's just a ticket torn and breathing. And say it plain or say no more. A letter unsent can weigh more than a suitcase full of leaving. It's heavier than the world we wore. Post office light in the late day dust. Scale takes truth in ounces small. I stood in line with a pocket of must and turned back down the hall. Because writing is easy till you mean it, and meaning is hard to hold. Some words want air the minute you free them. Some stay cold. Fold once more and breathe it through. If I mail this, what's still true? A letter unsent can weigh more than a suitcase full of leaving. It pulls on every hinge and every door, all the things we're done believing. Gather on the kitchen floor if goodbye's just a ticket torn and breathing. And say it plain or say no more. A letter unsent can weigh more than a suitcase full of leaving. It's heavier than the world we wore. Maybe brave is knocking softly, saying stay without a shield. Maybe mercy's choosing honestly, letting both our cities yield. If the road is what you answer, I won't tie it to my fear. But if you're looking for an anchor, rid the space right here. Unsent, unsent.